Let's talk about French fries. They are not just a side dish or an add-on anymore, okay? They are the main event, as in today. It is National French Fry Day.
Who doesn't love a French fry?
I love a French
All
fry.
ages, right? And at Spudz, they take their potatoes very seriously, serving up some outrageous options this morning for our Foodie Friday. Co-owner Tamar Joseph is introducing us to the Spudz menu. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
What's going on?
It's a pleasure.
Happy National French Fry Day.
We're happy to be here, and we had a surprise the fries for everybody.
You and your partner, Forrest, right, launched Spudz back in 2020.
Yes.
What's the concept behind it?
The concept is basically loaded fries. So it's like loaded fries, loaded mashed potatoes, loaded salads. So like when we were in college, both of us went to Howard University, HU.
Nice.
Nice.
So, you know, like as a college student, you don't have a lot of money. So usually you have French fries, and it's a way to snazzy it up. So it was a dish that we used to eat all the time, with fries, leftovers, different toppings. So when it came to a business venture, we were like, hey, why not tap into some of the ideas we had before?
Oh, I love that.
And you kind of came up with some crazy concoctions, right? So talk about
Yes.
the menu a bit, because I was looking at that menu and I was like, okay, we got a dessert one, and then you got a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yes, we have all options. So our main one is the Kingston Ave, which
Yeah.
is like a Jamaican jerk loaded fries. And then like you said, also we have the dessert fries, which is the grandma's pie.
But
Yeah.
so right here is one of the like the jerk option, right? So
Yeah,
that
so
comes
that's
with
the jerk
these
option.
awesome
Waffle
waffle fries.
Or you could get natural cut fries or mashed potatoes or salad, depends on what you want.
Okay.
And
now-
you've got the jerk chicken, you've got plantains, you've got banana peppers,
Yes.
and what is that, mango and red onion?
Yeah, mango
Love a banana
salsa.
pepper.
So some
How do you
mango
build?
salsa.
Let's see you build it. You want to
Build it? All right, so definitely. So with this one, you usually start off with the base, which is the French fries. So then we start off with the jerk chicken. You know, give a generous amount.
Right, look at that.
Everyone likes a good amount of protein.
It's a full meal.
All right, first thing you do, and you also got to, don't forget the sauce. So this is our jerk barbecue sauce.
And you make all your own sauces.
Yes, all our sauces are made in store. All right, after the jerk sauce is on, you usually going to add the mango salsa just for the color and the flavor. The thing about the mango salsa, it kind of tones down the heat of the jerk, so that's
Yeah.
a good thing.
And it brightens it
Yeah,
up.
it definitely does.
Oh my
Banana peppers for a little color and a tang, and then you finish it off with the sweet plantains. And that's where you get the island feel from.
It is a whole meal.
All right.
It's
It's a whole meal right there on fries.
I can't even imagine how you guys develop these recipes, like, and then you figure out what would go on top, and like, oh, we got to add this. That must be a weekend of pleasure.
No, it definitely was. So like the taste testing process was
Sorry.
like a month long. We had like one of our other partners she also went to Howard, she went to culinary school.
Yeah.
So then we kind of tapped in with her. She kind of gave us a couple ideas. We tasted like, I think around like 16 dishes, and then we figured out the ones that we think were
Did
best.
you grow up cooking, or you just sort of figured out how to make your own sauces and
Not
things?
at all. Like I grew up, you know, I'm a Caribbean household, so like my parents cook, especially my grandmother and my mom. So it was just me just following suit, picking up different ideas, and then having like the chef on board helping us out. That definitely helped even better.
Talk about the locations. You have 2 locations, right?
Yeah, so Brooklyn and then Harlem.
Brooklyn and Harlem. And tell us what.
So the Harlem location is on 122nd and 7th Ave,
Yep.
so Adam Clayton Powell, and then the Brooklyn location is 1460 Fulton.
All right, but you got people enjoying their potatoes however they like them. So you go from the waffle cut to the.
So you could get mashed
Mash.
potatoes.
All
So
right, tell
usually
us
for
what
the
you're doing
mash, so the mash that we have this is usually our vegan option.
Okay.
So this one is the Alfredo Loco, so it's a play on, you know, like crazy fries. So the concept is instead of the fries, you have the mash. You start off with like some roasted corn. Then you add it with some black bean salsa. Then you definitely, like I said, the sauce. You want to pour the cheese on top.
Oh, it's a cheesy
Give
sauce.
it a nice little cheese sauce. And then for some heat, we just have some fried jalapenos just for a kick.
Ooh.
And then with this one too, like we have our Brooklyn Sweet Blaze. This is an everything sauce with a little kick. So usually with this one, we just add it on top for the ones that I
Okay.
want, and it just brings the flavor to another level.
I will tell you, I just had some of that. I
me
licked
try
it right off my hand, and
You
you
did
have
it.
to try it. It's really
I'm gonna do it the
good.
Callaway, which was she put it right up.
Oh,
And I just lick it right off, and you can get the heat, but then you also get a little sweetness,
See?
right?
Yeah, I like that.
See,
It's
that's the
really
reaction.
good.
That is
really
good.
And then you also chicken.
Yes.
It's like this is a whole meal.
no,
It
it
is?
is. And this one is a play on, you know, like a brunch. We call it the brunch. So, you know, usually for brunch, you'd have
Chicken
either
and
chicken and
waffles.
waffles, so it's a play on that. We have the waffle fries with the fried chicken, and then we usually top it off with like a homemade spicy honey.
Sure.
Has a little like Caribbean infused peppers, and it just gives it a kick.
Oh, perfect. A nice hot honey in your own way with your own twist. And you guys want a franchise too, right?
I
Yeah.
like this idea.
Yes, definitely.
Keep it
So,
growing.
yeah, definitely. That's the goal. And like since we already have everything planned out, it's just about coming on board, you know, replicating what we have and even bringing your ideas. So it's similar like with the franchising, with the customers, you just want people to be creative.
So you want to make Spudz the new Subway?
Hey, that's the goal.
yeah.
That's the goal.
Franchise, and then you also sell the sauces, right?
Yes.
So you get sauces online. What did you say earlier?
So our sauces are online. You could go to our websites, which is spudznyc.com. You can go there to purchase a sauce. You can either follow us on Instagram at spudzny.
Good stuff.
Tamar
Right.
Joseph from Spudz, thank you so
Thank you.
much. What a pleasure.
Great
Thank you for having me.
idea.
Up on your screen
Okay.
are all their locations as well.